Hello everybody, my name is Sylvia Walukiewicz. For several years I have been working as a life and personality coach, as a psychologist and as a sensitive and mediumistic consultant. I also give workshops and seminars on various topics of spiritual development. A frequent topic that I observe in my clients is that many of them accomplish day by day their daily tasks, and even though they seem to have everything they need, they are inwardly not satisfied. Some of them believe that this is only a short present emotional state and therefore very often ignore it. Others in turn start to question their dissatisfaction but don't find a clear answer in the outer world. Why is that? Why are so many people dissatisfied, even though they have everything they need in the outer world? Why do so many people ignore their inner dissatisfaction, although it is present every single day? As mentioned in the previous videos, it happens very often that we seem to have everything in the outer world, but have lost the connection to our true self. This leads us to the point that we experience situations, interactions with people, and the things we possess as less fulfilling. In short, we need inner fulfillment in order to perceive the outer abundance. Now, if we continue every day to focus our attention mainly on the tasks we need to fulfill and therefore put more emphasis on the outer world, then it can happen very quickly that we disconnect from our true selves and so don't perceive neither the inner nor the outer fulfillment anymore. Many people are afraid to take a closer look on what's going on within themselves. Consider it as very difficult to be honest with themselves and to confront themselves with their dissatisfaction. Therefore, many people escape from themselves into their daily activities, and very often they even try to be busy the whole day so that there is almost no space left for a profound reflection. Currently, more and more people start to reflect about themselves and to question their daily routine. Fortunately, the number of people who finally wake up from the state of being trapped in the social system is increasing day by day. More and more people start to reflect on why they are here and about what the meaning of all this is. A very pessimistic perspective is to think that there are so many people on this planet that no one would notice if you weren't here anymore. Another frequent statement is that we are born alone and we die alone, and between these two events some connections between other people are built, but we anyway have to do everything alone. Another very pessimistic perspective that I often hear from others is, what is the meaning of having a great job, a fulfilling relationship, amazing children, and a good health, as they are only temporary for this present lifetime? All these questions, doubts, and negative perceptions stem from a state of low consciousness. Being in this state, we don't perceive that everything is connected and that we can have a huge impact on the future, even though we will leave the world and have to let go of the current identity one day. The moment we finally start to recognize that we are all connected and that our actions have an impact on our environment, then we can perceive the meaning of our existence more and more. Because everything has a reason, we just have to recognize it. In the following, I'll give you some ideas and examples how you can sense the deeper meaning of your existence. I wish you a lot of joy with the expanded, more conscious perspective.
Hello everyone. Today I would like to ask you some fundamental questions. The first question is, who are you? The second question is, what is the deeper meaning of your existence? And the third question, which is related to the second one, why are you here on this planet? So many people just live day in, day out. They just get up in the morning, go to work, maybe in the evening they meet some friends, or go to the gym, or just go home to the family, and just do it day by day. Then maybe sometimes they go to, they have holidays, or they spend some time alone, or doing some hobbies, which is great. Maybe they are happy, but somehow I've realized that many people are unhappy and unsatisfied even though they have everything in the outer world, but inwardly they are missing something. And in the work with my clients, I've realized that many people are just missing the meaning of their life. So they didn't find out why they are here on this planet. They are just living day in, day out their normal life. So with this video, I would like to give you some inputs and some ideas how you can find out why you're here, how you can perceive your vision. I don't mean the vision of the eyesight, I mean the vision where you are going to, of your purpose in this lifetime. And this I would like to do by my personal example. So, one of the first questions in order to find out what is the purpose of your life and what is the deeper meaning of your existence is to ask yourself, what are you good at? So, what are your talents? What are you really good at and maybe even better than others? So, for example, many people are good at talking or being nice to people, or many people are good at playing football, for example, but there must be something you are really like better than others and you really feel in the flow when you're doing this. So, for example, when I analyzed my own life in order to find this purpose, I've realized that I'm really good at analyzing people in a good way. I'm really empathetic and I really perceive the energies and emotions of other people very clearly and very detailed. So I can really read people's energies without judging them, and I really understand where they are coming from. So, for example, if a person comes to me and explains me something about her or his relationship problems, I can see where the energies are coming from. Maybe they are ancestor energies, so the energies come from the parents. Maybe the energies come from some past lives. Maybe they come from this life, from the childhood. And for some reason, I can really understand it on a deeper level where the energies come from, how they interact with each other, and I can also see how we can solve them in order to find to connect more to the own potential. So at the same time, I can see the present situation, but I'm not confused by that because I see where a person can go. So where is the growing potential? So I really see also the how the energies can be. And in addition to that, I know what way I need to go with the person from A to B. So this is one of my biggest potential. The other potentials are that I really like to speak in front of people. I'm really good at communicating with people. I love languages. I speak 6 languages fluently. And I can use it here with my clients because I have so many different clients from different countries. And in addition to that, I'm open to different cultures. So And all this fits perfectly into the work I'm doing right now. And I also love to really perceive how people are, how people are. So what's the difference between person A and person B, and how I can bring, what I can do with person B in order to bring this person further and to make him or her develop, and what I can do with person A, because everyone is different. And I love to work with these differences. For some reason, I don't like to create one thing for everyone. I prefer to create different things for different people, because this is one of my talents. I always love to see the differences between people, but at the same time, I see also how people are connected. And therefore, I'm really able to make some kind of new groups which can work together as one, but at the same time, everyone is using his or her potential. So what are your talents? What are you good at? Ask yourself, and maybe go through your life and perceive, what have you been good at when you were a child? What have you been good at when you were a teenager? What are you good at now? And then connect all of these things, because there you will find out one big piece of where you can go, where is your of your purpose, and where is the vision you can go to in this lifetime. So this is the first point here. The second one, what are you attracted to? What do you like? And don't ask yourself, what do other people like? What do you like? Yeah, so don't follow the mainstream, because you are unique. But at school and in the society system, we are all treated as the same. So they want to create some system and some categories in order to make it easier to work with people. And if someone is different, yeah, they make us feel not good, and they, in that moment, they try to diminish our potential. Because at school, we had to follow the rules. We had to be good at math, at languages, at arts, and any other topic, right? But if we want to become a teacher of languages, for example, why should we be good at arts? But at school, we have been taught that we have to be all the same. Of course, we are all connected, but at the same time, we are all different, and all of us have different potentials, right? So, what are you attracted to? As a child, for example, I was attracted to tarot cards. I was attracted to horoscopes. I was attracted to everything which was related to the human psychology. I always wanted to understand why people felt this or that way, and where the things came from. And even when I was 7 or 10, I was so interested in emotions and in family stories, for example, and in love stories, and why people behave like this or like that. And so I was really attracted to these things. Also, as a child, I was also already attracted to languages. When I was, I think, 10, my father had a lot of Italian friends. And when he came home, he taught me some Italian words. And I was so fascinated by that. And at school, I loved languages, but I also loved maths. So I was attracted to many, many different things. And I'm using these things right now here in my work, because I really enjoyed them. And I was always interested in energies, and always when I heard something about that, I was really impressed and intrigued by that. So what are you attracted to? What did you like as a child, as a teenager, and now? So ask yourself, and maybe look back at your life, and then you will find out more and more things. Another thing which came into my mind, when I was young, when I was a teenager, I worked in a restaurant, and there I was really, I love to work with people, and to talk with people, and to talk with different people, and to really know what everyone needs. So already there I had these abilities, of course in another way, but already there my life showed me what was my way. Just to give you some inputs and some ideas, how you can find out the things you're attracted to. And the third question here is what have been your challenges in your life? So where have you been challenged? Have you been challenged in relationships, for example? And what topic was it where you were challenged in your relationships? Was it about trust? Was it about really fully opening your heart and fully loving the other person? Or was it about, for example, money? For example, when in your family your parents didn't have enough money and you always struggled with that. So maybe this is your topic, because in life, in my opinion, it's like this. Then there are some things that are really going easily and flowing, and there are other things where you really have a lot of challenges, but only through these challenges you become better and better. So, for example, in my past, I had a lot of family problems. There were a lot of there was a lot of chaos, there were a lot of emotions, a lot of misunderstandings, intrigues, trust issues. There was like everything you can imagine in family problems. So, and there I really had a huge challenge, thanks to which I could learn so many things about it, because I had to transform this in order to live my full potential. And now I'm really an expert in these things, because I know how it feels when somebody lets you down, when you feel that you can't trust your parents, for example, when you feel betrayed by other people. I know how it feels when a parent dies very early. I know how it feels when you have the impression that the mother doesn't love you. I know how these things feel. And now I had to do the transformation from the past emotion, from the past perception of the reality, into the present perception which I have now. So now I can trust people. I know how amazing it is to trust people, to open my heart fully to other people. I know how it is to really love a person. I know how it is to appreciate and love myself. So there I've really, really learned a lot. In addition to that, I've also learned a lot how to communicate with people, how to deal with challenges, how to deal with misunderstandings and with conflicts. So now I can use all of these abilities in my potential, in my purpose of my life. So what's your purpose? Why are you here? What's your deeper meaning of your existence? Think about it and maybe do some reflections with these questions. And I hope I could give you enough examples of my own personal life, so that you have an imagination how you can analyze your own life. And I can promise you, if you find out more and more about this, your life will be more fulfilled and you will feel better and better. And in my next videos, I will talk more about it, how you can find your purpose, how you can live your purpose, and how you can transform the fears. Because many people have fears when they try or want to start to live their purpose, and the fears are holding them back. So in my next videos, I will talk more about it, how you can get closer and closer to living your full potential. So, I thank you very much for watching this video, and of course you can text me, you can go on my website, and yeah, hope to see you soon. Thank you.